tribes in Kenya are using that information to put beehive fences around their normal crops. That way the elephants don't destroy them and they won't hurt the elephants. So another good look at that baby elephant back to our left.
Look at the baby elephant behind you, baby. Look at the baby elephant behind you.
Coming a little further up ahead here, there's a flamboyance of greater flamingos. Greater flamingos are the lightest pink of the flamingo species. They get that pink coloration from the brine shrimp and brill that they eat. They won't exactly get their pink feathers until about a year after birth. It does take quite a while for those diets to kick in. Now, if you've ever wondered why flamingos stand on one leg, it's actually just temperature regulation. It's kind of like when you're laying in bed and you stick one leg out of the blanket. It looks like there's some stripes coming up ahead. There's a couple of zebras hanging out here. Now, zebras are actually black with white stripes. You can tell that because of their noses. They do also have a pretty strong hind leg. One kick could break the jaw of a lion.
Wow.
If you look really closely through these trees here to our right hand side, I think I saw a white rhino. Let's see. It's kind of laying up there. We're going to go around the corner. We'll get a better view of it laying there. Now, white rhinos actually get their names from the mispronunciation of the Afrikaans word "weit," meaning wide, for their broad mouths. They are also being poached for their horns, but they're a little more common than black rhinos are. There's a couple of them up there. Now, unlike elephants, rhinos don't have very large ears to cool themselves off with, so they do like to roll around in mud pits. That'll give them a nice cool layer of mud that acts as a sunscreen for them as well.
Come on, sis.
Now, both black and white rhinos are actually gray. The only big difference between the two is that the white rhino is quite a bit larger. They also have that broader mouth shape. Now, coming up ahead, this rock formation is called a kopie, and kopies are usually great places to find lions resting. I do see a male. He's down here at the end. We're going to pull around the corner. We'll probably get a better view of him as well. We'll go close by pretty slowly here. Now, lions do rest for about 18 to 20 hours a day. They do their hunting at night. They don't necessarily sleep for the full 20 hours, but they do like to lounge around a lot. Now, the female lions, they are in charge of the hunting, while the male stays behind to protect the rest of the pride. They do have some pretty awesome eyesight. It's twice as good as ours, and at nighttime, it's even better. It's about 6 times better than ours. Some more white rhinos out there to our right. I saw some ostriches, so we're going to head around the corner. It's 2 female lions up there to our left-hand side. There's one kind of sitting up and one laying down. Now, there are some warthog burrows over here to our left-hand side. I do see a couple of warthogs. They're going to be on the opposite end, kind of in between these 2 trees there. They look like hairy rocks on the ground. The warthogs are the largest burrowing mammals. They like to burrow their own burrows, but they will also use burrows left behind by other small animals. When they do go into them, they like to back into them. That's because they use their tusks as a defense system. Their tusks are razor sharp, and it helps to ward off any predators. It's much better. Look at those rhinos there to our right-hand side. Some ostriches as well. If you look really close up there to our right, underneath the tree, there are some ostrich eggs laying on the ground. Now, ostrich eggs weigh about 3 pounds each. A grown man or an ostrich could stand on top of one of those eggs and it would not break. Ostriches are the largest birds in the world. They are flightless birds, but to make up for that, They do run pretty fast, reaching speeds of up to 40 miles per hour. Now, even though they are flightless birds, their wings aren't totally useless. They actually use them while they're running to change direction. Over there to our right hand side, they're a little hard to see. There's a couple of yellow-billed stork. They're sitting in the shade there. Yellow-billed stork are carnivorous little birds. They like to eat frogs, fish, and other small birds. Anything they can really fit into their bills. They only stand about 3 feet tall, but they do have a pretty impressive wingspan, reaching about 5 feet long. Oh, it does look like our safari is coming to its end. I'm going to be bringing you back to the village. If you'd like to learn more about how you can help the beautiful animals you've seen today, such as the elephants and the rhinos, just talk to those villagers back in Harambe about the Disney Conservation Fund. Now, anything you donate, Disney matches dollar for dollar, and it goes straight into projects that help these beautiful animals. If you're looking to find some more animals here in Harambe, head over to the Gorilla Falls Exploration Trail. You might find some gorillas, meerkats, or even some naked mole rats. There's an up-close underwater hippo viewing pool out there. There's some more zebras. There's actually some baby zebras hanging out there. And some more okapi as well. You might get a better view of them. If you're looking for animals like tigers, bats, Komodo dragons, or even some more monkeys, you can head over to Asia. You'll find those animals at the Maharaja Jungle Trek. I do hope you got to see some of your favorite animals here on the safari, and if you didn't, feel free to come back at any time. No two safaris are ever the same. The animals do make sure of that. Here in Harambe, my friends, we don't like to say goodbye. That's far too final and much too sad. So instead, we say Kwaherini. That means to go well. So Kwaherini, my friends, go well, go wild, but not too wild. It is a family jungle out there after all. Once again, my name is Holly, and I really hope you enjoyed your safari today. If you have any questions coming off the truck, please feel free to come up and ask. I don't bite. Wilderness Explorers, your truck is the Simba one. Holding.